Handwritten wills, do they exist in North Carolina? What do they do? What's the point? Technically, most states acknowledge and validate what are called holographic wills, which is basically a will that is purely in your handwriting, meaning it's not type printed, it's not in a Word doc or anything like that. It's not a template that you printed off the internet. A handwritten will would be essentially your expression of what your last wishes would be, and it must be in your handwriting and signed by you. So that handwriting should be consistent. It has to be validated and verified after you pass away that it is in fact your handwriting. And so somebody has to submit affidavits basically attesting to the point that that is your handwriting. The issue with holographic wills is while they are valid, they are acknowledged and accepted in North Carolina, they usually miss a ton. And it's largely because you just don't know what you don't know. And so usually there's really critical components in a pretty typical will or a proper will that you'd get from an estate planning attorney that are just not going to be there. And it's largely because you wouldn't know what's necessary and what's not, what's important, what's not, and the procedural issues that can come from a lack of the type of important provisions that we're speaking of. And so while it is valid, it can be a thing. It is certainly better than nothing, especially if you don't want the default rules to apply who gets what and when and how. But it's always better to have a proper will done by an estate planning attorney who knows what they're doing in context of what you've got going on.